discoloration in the human body starts with inflammation. So when you are yanking the hair, by tweezing it, by waxing it, by threading it, or by naring it. Naring, you are not tweezing the hair. Naring, you are using ammonium on your skin. And that is approximately as good for you as taking ammonium that you put on the floor in your driveway when your car leaks oil and you want to get rid of the oil, you put ammonium. That's approximately how the product works naring, because it's actually disintegrating the hair. But how does it disintegrate the hair? It uses ammonium. Ammonium on your skin is not a good idea. So that will discolor your skin. The more pigment you have in the skin, the more often you use this, it will discolor your skin. That's just a given. Now, when you are waxing your hair or you are tweezing your hair, so when you're waxing your hair, what you're actually doing, you're creating inflammation. By yanking the hair out, you're creating inflammation. And the inflammation in your skin is what stimulates the melanocyte, what stimulates the color. Because the color, so look at my ring, if you see. So this is your upper skin, and where my ring is, that's where melanin is, under the skin. So now you have the melanin here, and when you are yanking the hair, melanin stimulated, inflammation is happening, because now you are yanking, which is not a normal process of removing hair, particularly on areas that are sensitive, and the skin on your face is sensitive, and most of the time women remove facial hair is because they have coarse hair, and when you have coarse hair you require much more power, and you create much more inflammation. So when that happens, when you are yanking the hair out, you are stimulating inflammation, because there's an inflammation happening, and the inflammation indeed is sending melanocytes to your eye, sending melanocytes to the surface of the skin, and this is what happens, and suddenly the skin gets darker. The more you wax your skin, and particularly if you have more pigment in your skin, the darker it will get. It will not get lighter. Because why do you think that doing the same thing over and over and over will give you different results? It won't. It will just get darker and darker and darker, and it will hurt you. And the skin will eventually get a shade, 2, 3, 4 shades darker. Let me tell you from my personal experience, okay? And I do this in my clinics for 40 years in America. And I've seen thousands of women, from all walks of life, from all colors, from white to dark black, all skin colors. The more pigment you have in your skin, the more discoloration there is. Sometimes I see women, they come to see me and they said, oh, this is what happened last Saturday. I have somebody that flies from Colorado to see me. And she flies either to Miami or she flies to Atlanta. And she said, oh my God, Eva, she said, I wish I would have listened to my head 5 years ago, when I started to watch you on YouTube. And I knew I needed to do something. Why did I not do this? And I hear this at least 30 times a week by different people that come to see me. Why they didn't come to see me? Because I'll explain you. So this is a woman that is dark. And she has been, so she said, okay, I was tweezing. Then I thought maybe I will be waxing. Then I was going and doing threading. Then I was naring. Her skin is 5 shades darker as a black person. And actually, some of you that go on my YouTube channel, which is Eva Taub Skincare, you can see, because sometimes I post images, and you can see from here down the difference in her skin. And this is the problem that so many women have. And so what is she using? She's using the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit. She's using the treatment that will reduce her inflammation. She's using the treatment that will help to slowly reduce the inflammation and then reduce the discoloration. But it's a process, and when your skin is 4 or 5 shades darker, it will take so much longer to fix. And I should have $1 for every time that somebody comes. I'm sorry. I think I'm in my studio and I think I hear somebody. Oh, perhaps my daughter is coming. Just a second, I'm not sure. Because my dog is barking. In any case, it is so much harder to treat somebody that has such deep discoloration. And the deeper the discoloration, the longer it takes, the more time it takes. And so I created a lightning kit, and I created an anti-inflammatory kit, an antimicrobial kit that absolutely will help and reduce the inflammation and will help reduce the discoloration that you have. Give me a second, guys, because I think this barking will go on if I don't open the door. Please excuse me 1 second. Hold on. Jack. No barking, because mommy's loud. Okay. All right. Okay. So that was my daughter, and I didn't answer, so she came to the door. In any case, I apologize. What I want to say to you is that from my experience as a skincare specialist for over 40 years, this is paramount to understand that discoloration doesn't come, it's not because you are dirty, it's not because you have a problem that you are creating by chance. It is a problem that people don't know how to address it. The more you abuse your skin, and when I say the more you abuse your skin, the more you create more inflammation, inflammation creates more discoloration, the longer and harder it will take to clean and get rid of the discoloration that you have on your skin. So I in general, for all skin colors, from white to black to dark to Hispanic to for all skin colors, I have a kit here. There are 3 kits, okay? So I have the lightning kit, a kit for the skin, for the face. I have a lightning kit, anti-inflammatory kit for the body. And then I have a starter kit. So there's only 3 kits that I have as far as treatment that you can purchase from me. The starter kit I created for anybody. When you don't know me and you want to start, you want to know if this is really worth it, if this product really works. This starter kit that is here has a mandelic acid cleanser, mandelic acid toner, a mandelic acid moisturizer, a mandelic acid, and a neutralizer. So the whole kit costs only $75. And this kit is good for you for 7 weeks. So you can try it and you can see if it's worth it. And if the kit gives you some results, then you know that it is definitely worth it to go and get the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for the face, or the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for the bikini. So if you have discoloration on your bikini, if you have discoloration under your armpits, you want to get the mini advanced skin lightening kit for the bikini, for the body. If you have discoloration on your face, you want to get the mini Eva skin lightening kit, which is this, the what is in the kit. So the kit, both kits are basically the same except the mandelic acid. So the mandelic acid in the two kits is different. For the body, we use a stronger mandelic acid. So there's 20% mandelic acid. For the face, we use 10% mandelic acid. So the principle is the same of the products, but the difference is by the mandelic acid. Why? Because the mandelic acid that is used on the skin, the face is thinner. So for thinner skin, you require something that is not going to burn your skin or destroy your skin or discolor your skin, because the skin on the face is thinner than, let's say, the skin on your elbows or on your inner thighs or on your bikini, on your toes, on your legs, on your tush, on your back, on your belly. It's different, it's thinner. So we need to use something that will help the skin slowly and gradually. This is not bleaching. This is simply a professional clinical treatment that will lighten the discoloration, the damage that you have on your skin. Please do understand, between these three kits, none of them are bleaching. That's number one. None of them have dangerous chemicals. None of them are going to hurt your skin. All of them are suitable for all skin colors. They will not destroy the pigment of your skin. They will not destroy the pigment of black skin. They will not burn your skin. Since this is a correction, this is not a treatment that will bleach your skin, because I don't have bleaching products. I don't sell bleaching products because those products are very, very dangerous. So now that we are talking about irritation of your skin, we are talking about discoloration on your skin, we are talking about products that can help you. And why my product is different than any other product, I'll tell you why my product is different than any other product. First of all, because I created the product from hands-on experience. So I have a clinic in Miami for 40 years in Miami Beach. I have a clinic in Atlanta, in the suburb of Atlanta. And I treat women of all skin colors. And the best experience you can have in life is, a life experience from hands-on. When you make mistakes, that's how you learn, not from a book. You have to have knowledge. When you're working with a living organ like the skin, the best way to learn is, I have intelligence, I have knowledge, I understand how products work, but experience. And so over 40 years, I acquired tremendous amount of experience. And that experience gave me the hand up to create a product. And 27 years, I didn't have a product that was suitable for all skin colors. I only had a product that was suitable for white skin. But I treat black skin, and I am probably the #1 expert in America when it comes to dark, pigmented skin and to hormonal imbalance of skin. This is what I do my whole life. However, it took me 27 years until I was able to formulate a product, and it was from try and error, from testing, and then I created the lightening treatment for the skin that was suitable. And now you say, like, okay, what's the difference really, Eva? And why is your product so special? I'll tell you, and I'm not going to bore you with chemistry, but I want everybody to understand there's some elementary things that people should understand. Because there are so many people, so many influencers, so many people that are selling so much garbage. They are selling so much garbage outside, and and maybe they are beautiful and they have 10 million filters and they are twerking their ass in your face. I don't do that. But here is something that everybody has to understand. When you have the elementary understanding of the human skin, and you know the pH of the skin, and you know how skin works and how skin reacts. And then you formulate a product, and then you do the product according to the skin, and you test back and forth, back and forth. What is important in a product is not per se the quantity that they are selling you. Like I see products, they say 80% glycolic acid, 90% glycolic acid, 80% mandelic acid. Ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a quick education. It is not the percentage of the acid, it's the percentage of the pH. The pH is the one that determines how a product will work on human skin. And a pH, so when you can have a product that says 100% mandelic acid, 100% glycolic acid, but if the pH of the product, so just for you that don't know, pH goes from 0 to 7, 7 is neutral, and then from 7 to 14, and that's alkaline. So soap is alkaline. Vinegar is acidic, so it's acid, so it's down. If a product, and they tell you, oh, mandelic acid is 100%, 80%, yeah, but if the pH of mandelic acid is close to 7, you can use it, you are safe, nothing will happen. It will not solve your problem, and it will not hurt you, because the pH is high. This is what happens with 99.9% of products that are on the market or they're in the drugstore, or that people are hacking you and selling you. Why? Because they're safe, nothing will happen. You don't understand chemistry, so you don't understand really what is in the product. I do. And this is why I say to you, because I treat human skin in my clinics, because I see women every single day of my life, they come to me with a problem. Usually people come to me because there is already a problem, because they either procrastinated, or they couldn't come, or they didn't find me on time, and then they come with a problem to me. And I treat women with discoloration, I treat women with hormonal imbalances, which is the biggest thing. I treat women that are menopausal, which is a huge thing in the realm of discoloration. And so I have the understanding, and again I will repeat, 27 years it took me to create this treatment, this clinical treatment. I use this treatment in the clinics. If you come to me and you say, Eva, okay, you come to Miami Beach, or you come to Georgia, and you say, okay, I want to do the treatments with you, I have discoloration, I have unwanted hair, what have you. So I will do laser hair removal on you, and I will do the treatments, and I will do the lightning treatments for the inflammation, for the discoloration. I will reduce that, right? Now, what am I using? I am basically using the same thing that I put in a kit, I am using in my clinic. There's a small difference, because otherwise it would not be possible. So the first step that I do, I use crystal microdermabrasion. So when you come to the clinic, I use a machine. I use a European machine that is very powerful, and I abrade your skin. Well, guess what this is? This is crystal microdermabrasion. I use the same crystals that are in my machine are here. So the first thing that I give you at home, this is why we call it the mini Eva skin lightening kit, because it's mini small me in your house. So you have the microdermabrasion scrub. That's the first thing that you have in the kit to apply on the skin and abrade the skin. That's exactly what I do, whether I do your bikini, whether I do your inner thighs, whether I do tush, your neck, your face, your elbows, your knuckles, your feet, whatever it is. Microdermabrasion is paramount, it's the first thing. So we remove the top layer of the skin, we remove everything that's inside the pores. So we prepare the skin. So there is crystal microdermabrasion, that's the first item in your kit. You use this. The second item in your kit is the microneedle roller. This microneedle roller creates, this is it. The microneedle roller is 540 needles in it. And they create perforations. So they are perforating the skin, and they make hundreds and hundreds of perforations, very gentle, but they're making perforations in the top layers of your skin. So you're doing microdermabrasion first, Then you are doing a microneedle roller. So microdermabrasion, microneedle roller. Same thing here. You have microdermabrasion first, microneedle roller. So it has exactly the same thing. Then, once you are done with microdermabrasion, microneedle roller, then you prepare your neutralizer. Because you are going to put the acid on, the mandelic acid, and the mandelic acid has to be neutralized after 3 minutes that you put it on. So you take this neutralizer that is here, and you take like a pinch of salt in a little bowl, in a bowl this size, a small bowl, and you put a pinch of the neutralizer in a little bit of water, you mix it, and you put a cotton ball inside the water, and you put this on your sink. You put this on your sink, you leave it on your sink where you're going to do your treatment. Then you are taking the mandelic acid. So whether you are doing your face or you're doing your body, mandelic acid, you're opening the mandelic acid, you will take a Q-tip, you will dip the Q-tip in it, and you will apply it on the area of discoloration. If it is your chin, it is your neck, you have on the cheeks, wherever it is, on your bikini, wherever it is, you will do with the Q-tip, you will be in and out, it's your powder, it's mandelic acid, and you will apply it on all the areas that you want to lighten. And you will leave it on for 3 minutes. And after 3 minutes, you will take this neutralizing solution that you prepared, you will dip and you will wash everything off wherever you put, whether you bikini, you even, it makes no difference, wherever you put mandelic acid, you will neutralize. So you will neutralize it, yeah, you are done, you can now wipe it, wash it off, and you will finish it off with the HA plus C serum and the HA plus C cream. The whole thing doesn't take you more than between, let's say, 6 to 7 minutes. That's all it takes, and you do it twice a week. It comes with instructions. So whether you are using the treatment, anti-inflammatory correction treatment, lightening treatment for your face, or you are using for your bikini discoloration, for your inner thigh discoloration, for your underarm discoloration, you are using the Mini Advanced Skin Lightening Kit. Either kit you use twice a week. It's very, very fast, and it's a slow and gradual process. So this is what I recommend. If you have discoloration on your face, you start with the facial kit. If you have discoloration on your body, you start with the body kit. This is now, I can hear people say, okay, Eva, how much? Okay, the kit for the face is $235. The kit for the body is $320. Now I know the second question is, how long will it last for this amount of money? So the kit, the whole kit, will last you most likely between 4 to 6 months. Between 4 to 6 months. Depends on the area. So if you're covering a big area, you will require to replace some of the items that you will run out of. But you will not run out of the microdermabrasion, you will not run out of this, you will not run out of this. So there are only small things, just depends what area you're treating. The bigger the area, the more product you are using. But principally, if you did your face, this would last you about half a year. Because you're using very little of the product and you're doing it twice a week. So the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit is $235. You have inflammation, you have discoloration, you have waxing your skin, you were tweezing your hair, you were threading your hair, you were naring your hair. All those created inflammation, all those created discoloration. To get rid of it, you have to stop abusing your skin, means you have to stop doing what you are doing, because continuing waxing and using my products will not help you. That will not work. Because you cannot keep abusing your skin and then buy a product and think, okay, I'll abuse it here, but I use here, it will do, no. Because I can, it's like we are doing cha-cha-cha. We are doing one forward, one backwards, one forward, one backwards. We will never move forward because you are hurting your skin. I'm trying to correct your skin, but we can't do it, so we will be on the same spot. So you need to stop waxing, you need to stop threading, you need to stop tweezing, you need to stop naring. If you have unwanted hair, this is something that everybody should understand by now. There are only two methods of hair removal that will not hurt you. It is either laser hair removal, or electrolysis. These are the only two forms of hair removal that will not hurt your skin no matter what skin color or skin shade you are. Conditioned that you are using the correct laser, that you are using the correct electrolysis needle. This is very important to understand because unfortunately we live in America and it's the greatest country in the world. And impossible is possible, but when impossible is possible, that also translates to a lot of things that in other places would be impossible to do, but in America you can do. So for instance, if you have discoloration and you are dark, then there is only one process that you can use. You need to do the Nd:YAG laser hair removal. That's the only thing. And then you want to buy this treatment, the Mini-Eva Skin Lightening Anti-Inflammatory Treatment, the correctional treatment. You want to buy this, and you want to do laser, and you want to do the lightening hand in hand. Please understand, as laser is not a one-time treatment, the correction is not one-time treatment. I always said that prevention is much easier than correction. Not getting discolored is much better than getting discolored. If you're not discolored, we don't have a problem. If you're discolored, well, it will take much longer. If you have an injury, it will take much longer to heal the skin. So this is the process that you should use. You should do laser hair removal and you should do the lightening treatment, not bleaching, not threading, not tweezing, and not waxing. Or whether it's your face or your bikini, but it is a forbidden, it is absolute. Just because people market waxing does not mean that it is suitable for you. Anybody that has hormonal imbalance, anybody that has pigment in their skin, all what I just mentioned is not suitable for you. And please respond to me, let me know. Guys, you can ask me questions and actually you can give me thumbs up if you think that what I'm saying is logical because the cameras are far away from me so I can't see what I know that people are writing but I can't see. And I promise that after the program I will answer everybody if there are questions. But it would be amazing if somebody could tell me or if somebody could just, write because then I see movement. If you could write and say whether indeed you tried lightening treatment and they didn't work for you, and what products you used that did not work for you. So I would appreciate it because, we are interacting, and if you have any questions, it would be amazing. It would be amazing to know what experiences you have, because guys, here is something that I want everybody to understand. I am here because I want to sell you a product that really works. Because my product you cannot purchase anywhere in the world, but purchase from me or from my website. You cannot purchase because I don't sell it anywhere. I only sell it directly to my clients, and there is a lot of very valid reasons why. Because these products are very potent. These products I created, and I said to you, it took me 27 years to create these products that are safe, but they work. But because the products work and products have active ingredients, I want to make sure that when you buy the product, you understand what you're doing. And I like very much to see pictures because a picture is worth 1,000 words. And so a lot of people that buy the products text me. So my phone number is 305-864-3333. So you can text me. And when you text me, you can send me a photograph of your problem area. And I will always be able, I always do that. I answer and I look at the problem that you have and I respond. And then I give you recommendations and say, okay, this this or use this. This is my suggestion, what you should do. So you're not buying a cold product from Walgreens or Saks Fifth Avenue. No. You are getting consultation that costs you zero at this point. When I see your skin condition, I say, I suggested you do this or this or this or this, or I suggested you use this plus something else, or I suggest that you combine this with something that you have at home. But we have a communication, and this is why my products are never sold and never will be sold over the counter or will not be sold through fifth party. Because I like to communicate with people. I like you to have the best results you can have. And the only way, this is my opinion, I'm an old timer. The only way that you can achieve the best results for your problem, for your skin, if you have somebody guiding you. And I am guiding you because if I can look at your photograph and you give me a history and you tell me, Eva, I have this or this or this problem, well, I can then guide you. And so the people that cannot come to my clinics in Miami Beach and in Atlanta, in Nuna, the people that cannot come and do laser hair removal with me, or the people that cannot do electrolysis, or the people that cannot get treatments for anti-inflammatory and remove the discoloration. Well, you can get the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kits either for the face or for the body or the starter kit. You can get any of these kits and you have a mini-me at home if indeed you have a problem. And please do understand, if anybody thinks that this is a quick fix, this show is not for you. My products are not for you. I do not offer quick fixes. I offer fixes, but not quick fixes. Because a quick fix will give you more discoloration. Maybe it will give you satisfaction for 2 weeks, and then your skin will become darker than what you started with. So I don't give quick solutions. I give real solutions to real problems. And please understand, the longer you wait, the deeper the discoloration is. And if you understand the discoloration, the deeper it goes into the different layers of your skin, the harder it is for me, for my products, to treat it. That means deeper discoloration equals longer treatment. Because just because you have deep discoloration doesn't mean that you can now apply this and leave it for an hour on your skin. No. Because that would not achieve what you want. What it means is that patience, slowly, gradually, we have to address the inflammation issue that you have, and then we have slowly, gradually reduce the inflammation that you have. We get rid of the inflammation. These products do this exactly, and I might have some other products that are not here because I don't talk about those products. This is something that has to be on a personal level. So we first have to address the issue of the inflammation, the cause of the problem. So whether you are waxing, whether you are threading, whether you are tweezing, whether you are nailing, whether you are bleaching, those have to go away. And only then would it make sense for you to buy the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for the face, of the Mini Eva Advanced Skin Lightening Kit for the body, for your bikini, for your inner thigh, for tush, for knuckles, for legs, for whatever it is. So from the neck down, you use the Advanced Kit. For the face, you use the Mini Eva. This is a starter kit, so for anybody, there is no sure. This costs only $75. This starter kit is a mandelic cleanser, mandelic toner, mandelic moisturizer, mandelic acid, and neutralizer. So it has 5 items in it. It's only $75. So for those of you who are hesitant and don't know me and you want to try it, then buy the $75 kit. It's a decision to make, and try it and use it for 2-3 weeks. And if you see that there is a difference, that it does something, then you come back and you buy the regular kit, which has everything in it, because then when you get the regular kit, you can then get treated with my products the same way I treat you in the clinic. The only difference is in the clinic, I use mechanical machine, I use mechanical microneedling, and I use mechanical crystal microdermabrasion. That's the only difference. So it goes deeper and faster. But I do it so I know what I'm doing. But you have everything here. You have the needling, microneedling, you have the microdermabrasion, you have the mandelic acid, you have the neutralizer, you have the HA plus system, the HA plus secret. You have everything that you need. Again, the kit for the face is only $235. The kit for the body is only $320. You can go to my homepage, and you go to my homepage, you will see there's a link for in my homepage where you can find the link, and you will find where you can how you can get this product. So you guys can call me, you can text me 305-864-3333. That is 305-864-3333. P.S. Because I don't know who is watching. Next week, next Wednesday, I'm driving to Atlanta. So I told you I have a clinic. I live in Miami, but I have a clinic in Atlanta for the last 10 years. And I have a clinic in Miami, which we are both on the same place for 40 years. So I'm traveling to Atlanta because I have a lot of clients and patients in Atlanta who come to see me for laser hair removal, for skin lightening, for discoloration, for other skin issues. And a lot of people come from Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Tallahassee, and then North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. All these places people can drive. This is why I opened in Georgia, because a lot of people, but they can drive, and driving to Atlanta, and going to Miami. So, and laser hair removal has to be done every 5 weeks. It's not a one-time treatment, so it's a process. So I go because I see patients every 5 weeks. So I will be in Georgia next week. And so if anybody is around and you can make it to Georgia, when I'm going to be there, which is next week, after Wednesday, from Thursday on, then by all means, call me at 305-864-3333 if you want to come for a treatment or you want to come for consultation. The sooner you call, if I have openings, because I don't stay there for a long time, I stay for several days. I do my work and I leave. I come back to Miami because people in Miami hate Atlanta. Why? Because they lose me, because they don't have me. So they always, so I have to come back because I'm very busy and people are waiting for me in Miami. So I just go to Atlanta, I treat people, I do what I have to do, and then I come back. So I just stay for several days. I work from morning till evening, and people come from all over. So I told you, all the neighboring. And then it's also cheaper to come from New Jersey or from Texas or from Colorado, from Queens. I mean, it's cheaper to fly to Atlanta because Atlanta is higher up. So it's cheaper. A lot of people, take cheap flights, like you take Spirit or something, a cheap flight. So it's cheap to get to Atlanta, and then people come to see me than coming to Miami. Miami is a longer distance from New York to Miami. It's much longer, so you have to fly. So it takes time, but people come because people need to see me and people want to see me because of my expertise and the specialty that I have in treating discoloration, treating ethnic skin, treating all skin colors, and treating hormonal skin. And my forte, what I treat for all these years is PCOS, endometriosis, Cushing's disease, Hashimoto disease, insulin resistance. Of these conditions are hormonal conditions. And all of these conditions cause two things. They cause unwanted hair and they cause discoloration. I'm not talking even about weight now. I'm just about visible issues. So this is why I'm just trying to explain to you guys that my clinic in Georgia, really is like very concentrated on issues that people suffer from, and that's what I see. And now people say like, okay, but why are you so specifically speaking about endometriosis or PCOS? You know what, guys? I will try to come for a second in front of the table, so because I see people are sending me messages, and I don't want to be rude. So I'm going to look what people are asking me. Pardon me. I'm so sorry that it is muffled. I apologize. I don't know why. Maybe the internet is bad. But please, if it's muffled, just contact me at 305-864-3333, and I'll gladly answer you. Discussing 75 skill lighting kit with cleanser, ask about the process. Okay. Skin body facial discoloration. Okay. May okay, okay. So guys, I apologize if the internet is in and out. I personally had a lot of problems today. Also when I was working on my computer, I had to restart. You know, that happens. Unfortunately, you know, we are still dependent on the internet. So I apologize, but 305-864-3333. That's my, you can call me. You can ask me questions. I'll gladly always answer your questions. And the most important thing, guys, the most important thing is that please do understand. Please do understand. This is not bleaching. This is not a quick fix. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen overnight. These products are not bleaching. They are anti-inflammatory. They reduce the inflammation and then help to get rid of the discolored and damaged skin on a slow and gradual process. Slow and gradual process. This is what happens. So it is important for everybody to understand this is not a quick fix. This is something that works slowly and gradually, slowly and gradually. So with that said, one more time, this is the kit, the Mini Eva Skin Lighting Kit for the face. It has 6 items in it. It costs only $235. Would last you between 4 to 6 months. This is the Mini Eva Advanced Skin Lightening Kit and anti-inflammatory for ingrown hairs, for bikini, for underarms, for discoloration, for knuckles. This kit costs $320. This kit costs $235. And then we have the starter kit, which is just a kit to get a feeling for it. And it has a mandelic cleanser, a mandelic toner, a moisturizer, and a mandelic acid, and the neutralizer. And this only costs $75. It's a kit that you can start with, and then if you like what it does for you, then you graduate to the regular size kit. Ladies and gentlemen, if there are any questions, please feel free to submit them, DM me. I always answer all questions. And if you want me to talk about a subject, a specific subject, because I come very often, just text me, ask me. And if I know the subject, if I have the answer, because I will not talk about something I don't know. But if I have the answer, I will talk about it. So it's fine. So I thank you so very much. I wish everybody a good cameras to see what anybody is saying. If I'm missing anything, and my apologies, but I don't see. Okay, I don't see what you are saying. Okay. Can you see now? All right, let me just do this. Okay, guys. So I have like so many cameras. Okay, so many cameras here. So somebody said that they don't see what I am selling. So I'm just trying to fix this. Let me just do this. Okay, this is the Mini Eva Advanced Skin Lightening Kit for discoloration. If you have discoloration, this is the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit for your face. This is for bikini, underarms, knuckles, elbows, tush. This kit. This kit is for the face. The kit consists of 6 items. There are 6 items in the kit. The kit consists of, whether it's for the face or it's for the body, the kit consists of crystal microdermabrasion scrub first, crystal microdermabrasion scrub, then microneedle roller, then mandelic acid, then a neutralizer, then HA plus C serum and HA plus C cream. These are the 6 items, 6 products that you will need to treat your ingrown hairs, your bikini, your elbows, your knuckles, your tush, your discoloration on your body from your neck down. This is the kit that you want to use. If you have discoloration on your face, then you want to use this kit. And this kit has the same 6 items, the same six items. It has a crystal microdermabrasion scrub, it has a neutralizer, it has a microneedle roller, it has mandelic acid, it has HA plus C serum, and it has HA plus C cream. It has 6 items in it, exactly like this kit. Only difference is this kit is for the face, and the mandelic acid is specifically formulated for the face. This kit is for the body. So if you have bikini, if you have ingrown hair, if you have discoloration under your armpits, if you have discoloration on your inner thighs, this kit is from the neck down. From the neck down, this kit is from the neck down. This kit for the face. So I hope that you see it. And this kit here, maybe I move my chair this way so you can see. This is the starter kit. So this is a kit. So let's say the people that do not know me, okay? A lot of people, more people don't know me than know me, because America is 350 million people. So I don't expect everybody to know me. But let's say quite a few people that go on YouTube know me, because I'm on YouTube for 14 years. So people know me on YouTube, so fine. So it's not for the people that know me, it's for the people that don't know me. I created this Mini Eva skin lightening kit as a starter kit. This costs only $75, and this kit has a mandelic acid cleanser, mandelic acid toner, mandelic acid moisturizer, mandelic acid, and a neutralizer. It's a starter kit. It's a kit that you can test out and see if this kit, if it works. If it works, you only spend $75, which is about 5 latte, matete, whatever tete, Starbucks coffee for 5 days. So don't buy and make yourself a cup of coffee at home, and you can buy the starter kit if you have discoloration. This is the kit that is good for discoloration as a starter kit. It doesn't have everything that's in the professional kit, because this kit has microneedle roller. This kit has HA plus C serum. This kit has HA plus C cream. So it doesn't have, this kit has microdermabrasion, crystal microdermabrasion scrub in it. So it doesn't have it here. This kit is here as a kit for trying, for testing if it works. I made something where people can use it, so they figure out if this is really something that works. And if it works, then by all means you should go and get the regular kit, because the regular kit has everything that you need. The regular kits are the same way. That's why we call it the Mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit, because this kit has everything in it, and it's the same process that I use in my clinic. So I own skin clinics. I have a clinic in Miami Beach for over 40 years in Bay Harbor. I have a second clinic in a suburb of Atlanta. And I use exactly the same treatment, the same products. I use those products when you come to my clinic, so let's say you came and you said, Eva, I have discoloration on my face because of ingrown hairs and I was plucking and twisting and what have you. Ernie, I'm coming. So I would use, shh, hold on, shh, there's my dogs. Okay, come on, check it. I'm sorry, guys. Here is Ernie. I'm bringing you a surprise. I'm bringing you this. This is Ernie. This is my baby. He's about 14 years old. We are digressing just for a second. Ernie is about 14 years old. He's a rescue. I have Ernie for 2 years, 2.5 years. I love him very, very much. He's basically blind. He's 100% deaf. He has no teeth. I take care of him. I had his teeth taken out, etc., etc. And he was just crying, wincing because the door was closed and he wanted to come to mommy. So this is Ernie. And then I have other rescues, and they are around. If somebody will jump toward the table, then you will see. Oh, okay. But this is Ernie, and Ernie is very sweet. And Ernie only weighs maybe, how much do you weigh? 5 pounds? Maybe. So Ernie wants mommy. So sorry that I digress, but at least you know it's not pre-recorded. This is a real life. Shh, Jessica. This is a real life pro broadcast. So I am just sharing with you information and telling you that I in the clinic, when I treat people and they come for discoloration, and I treat mostly people that suffer from hormonal imbalances, because whether you have hormonal imbalance from PCOS, endometriosis, Hashimoto, Cushing's, insulin resistance, or you have a melasma, chloasma from pregnancy, they're all hormonally related. And this is what I specialize in. So I do this for over 40 years. So when you come, I treat the condition that you have, but I have to understand first what the problem is. And if you have unwanted hair and you were plucking or threading or waxing, you were hurting yourself, then we have to reduce the inflammation. But I will do the same treatments with the same products, except the difference is between the kit that you are buying and what I do clinically is I use a mechanical, Gambino, thank you. I use a mechanical, that was my dog moving. Mechanical microdermabrasion machine. Stop, sit. I use a microdermabrasion machine, mechanical, and I use also microdermabrasion, crystal microdermabrasion, which is mechanical also. So I'm using both treatments that are mechanical. Okay, Gambino, you are good. I have a dog that had surgery, cancer on his toe, and he has a big cover on his head because we don't want him to take his stitches out. So he's moving and he doesn't know that he's moving my phones. So I think that I will have to say ciao ciao because they are just moving around the studio and then they will move the camera, so this will not be fun. No, you lie down. Okay. So the bottom line of this is, if you have discoloration, this is the mini Eva Skin Lightening Kit that you can either use, you can use at home, or if you can come to my clinic and get the treatments in the clinic, perfect. So you can do it all clinically. If you can come to Miami Beach or to Atlanta, if you cannot come and you have chin discoloration, you have face discoloration, and you want to get rid of the discoloration, then by all means, this is the kit because it's not bleaching. This is an anti-inflammatory product that will reduce the inflammation and then it will treat the discoloration. And I can see people are saying, okay, why do you have a short sleeve shirt and why is he dressed? I tell you why he's dressed. He's very old and he's cold. You know, old people, old dogs, they get cold. And he's very, very old and he's very cold, so I have to keep him warm, and sometimes I put a turtleneck under him and cover him up, turtleneck plus this. overall that he is on, because he's just, he's old. But I would encourage anybody that is an animal lover, please adopt all dogs. Because all dogs need a home, and nobody wants to take all dogs. I take all dogs because I have a weak spot for them, and irrelevant of the conversation that we had, all dogs deserve some happiness. And at least when I take them into my care, they will die, and they mostly die in my care because they are old or they are very sick. But I give them a year, I give them 2 years, I give them 3 years of an amazing life. I take very, very good care. I take very, very good care of them. And as a matter of fact, when I drive to Georgia, which is every month, when I drive to Georgia, I have a big car just to drive. I have a huge Yukon XL SUV, and I took all the seats out because I take my dogs with me. So I have a platform, I have a big mattress there, and they have beds there. So they drive. I have a house in Georgia, so they drive with me, and they drive back with me because I take care of them and I love them and I make everything possible for them. Wonderful life. So if you guys out there, if anybody listens now, and you are debating, you are thinking, please don't buy a dog. Just adopt a dog. Adopt a dog from a shelter. We have 50 million dogs that die every year in shelters that they euthanize them because people don't adopt them, people buy toys. So don't. Anyhow, guys, 305-864-3333 is my telephone number. It's my text. Also, you can send me text. If you want me to talk about a topic next time, please, by all means. If you want to buy the kit, you can find it on my homepage. Everybody knows where to find it. So you find the links there, and if you have any questions, or you want to talk to me really about your issue, please, by all means do so. Contact me, DM me, text me, call me during the day, and we can talk and we can discuss it. Now I am for real going. I thank you very much for staying with me. I appreciate it. You spend the evening with me, and I will be back again at some point. Thank you. Ciao. Okay.